The Andes Mountains are one of the Earth's most remarkable geographical features, forming the longest continental mountain range in the world. They stretch approximately 8,900 kilometers, about 5,500 miles, along the western edge of South America, acting as a natural barrier and profoundly influencing the continent's climate and ecosystems. Now, I describe a detailed description about the Andes Mountain. Uh, Number one, location and extent. The Andes Mountain run north and south from the Caribbean coast of Venezuela through Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina, all the way to the southern tip of the South America. That name is Cape Horn. The separate a narrow western coastal area from the vast interior of the continent. Number two, formation and geology. The Andes are a relatively young mountain range formed primi- uh, primarily during the uh, Cenozoic era, that is the last 65 million years. Their creation is a direct result of plate tectonics, specifically the collision, that is subduction of the oceanic Nazca Plate and the Antarctican Plate beneath the continental South American Plate. This immense pressure has crumpled and uplifted the crest and creating the dramatic peaks and plateaus. This ongoing tectonic activity makes the Andes a dynamic region with frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, forming part of the Ring of Fire. Number three, structure and topography. The Andes are not a single continuous chain of peaks, but rather a complex system of parallel and transverse mountain ranges interspersed with high plains, valleys, and depressions. Notable features include, that is, high plateaus, the uh, Altiplano in Bolivia and Peru is a vast high altitude plateau situated between the two major Andean cordilleras. Volcanoes, numerous active and dormant volcanoes dot the range, such as Cotopaxi and Chimborazo. Chimborazo in Ecuador and Misti in Peru. Highest peaks. The Andes boast the highest peaks in the western hemisphere. Mount Aconcagua in Argentina, 6,961 meters or 20,838 feet, is the tallest outside of Asia. Deep valleys and rivers. The range is the source of many major rivers, including tributaries of the Amazon, and features deep valleys with significant hydraulic potential. Climate zones. Due to their immense length and varying altitudes, the Andes exhibit a wide range of climate zones. Tropical, warm altitudes near the equator are typical warm and rainy. Temperate, mid altitudes experience more temperate conditions. Alpine, polar, the highest elevations are characterized by cold, often icy conditions with permafrost. And certain regions, like parts of the Atacama Desert in Chile and Peru, are extremely dry due to the rain shadow effect created by the mountains. Precipitation patterns vary significantly, with steep slopes often receiving abundant rainfall, while the steep slopes can be much drier. Number five is biodiversity and wildlife. The diverse ecosystems of the Andes support an incredibly rich array of flora and fauna, many of which are endemic, found nowhere else. Mammals, over 600 species, including the elusive Andean bear, spectacle bear, poma, vicona, a wild relative of the Ilma, guanaco, and various rodents like the guinea pig and chinchilla. Birds, more than 1,700 bird species, with about a third being endemic. Iconic species include the majestic Andean condor one, and that is one of the largest flying birds in the world, and the colorful Andean cock of the rock. Reptiles and amphibians, a high percentage of, of the over 600 reptile species and 400 fish species are endemic. The wide range of habitats from cloud forests to high altitude grasslands, Palermo and Pune contributes to this exceptional biodiversity, human impact and culture. The Andus have been home to indigenous civilizations for thousands of years, including the Inca Empire, who developed sophisticated agricultural techniques like tracing to adapt to the challenging mountainous terrain. Today, various indigenous communities continue to live in the Andes, maintaining their unique cultures and traditions. The mountains also attract tourists for activities like mountaineering, hiking, and exploring ancient ruins. In conclusion, in essence, the Andes Mountains are a colossal and complex natural wonder, shaping a landscape, climate, and life across a significant portion of South America.